everybody. Welcome to Edmonton, Alberta, the home of the Oilers. Yes, once the city of champions, and they're ready to do that once again. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Panthers win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Forsling. Tries to feed it over to Tkachuk. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Hyman's picking up steam. Scooped up along the wall by Bouchard. Fires it! And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Bobrovsky's got the puck and he's going to hang on. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Picked up along the boards by Tkachuk. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And he sidesteps the check there. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Ekholm's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had in the play dice.
Poked away in the offensive end. Slides the puck across to Nugent-Hopkins. Takes it into the slot. And that's deflected off someone in front. Puck moved over to Rodriguez. Here's a shot. And he snags that one with the glove. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice?
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Edmonton's got it in the neutral zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Now over to Stastny. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Puck scooped up by Draisaitl. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Slides the puck out to Nikolai. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And it comes up with the save. The Oilers will play from the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Draisaitl. Chance in front. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all about in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Gives up the body for the block. Jari's going to hang on for a whistle.
Such an impressive save, James, and I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
The Panthers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Hyman's got it into offensive territory. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. And turns aside the slapper with ease. That's some good footwork to kick it away. Slides the pass over to Nugent Hopkins. The Panthers have it against the wall. Looks to pass it to Semiskevich. Shot! And kept that one out of the net. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Takes a shot. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And now he tries to get it across to Luosterainen. And that's knocked away by Bouchard. Slides the puck to Szymanski. Pass back to the point. Denies him in front.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Florida's ready to go on the attack. Slides it back to the blue line. Glove save.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Oilers will play it through the neutral zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Angles it over to Verhaeghe. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up, and you better be good in small spaces. And you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Quick pass to Janmark. Dumps it into the ozone. The Panthers gain possession. Grabbed along the boards by Marchand. With some open space at center. The Panthers played along the boards. Here's a chance in front. Puts it off the post. Florida's got control of the puck. Sends the pass over. Quick feed to Wallman. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Taken along the wall by Petrie. The Panthers played along the wing. Slides it diagonally to Frederick. He carries the puck up along the wing. Puts it in deep. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Feeds it over. And the puck leaves the zone. Here's a short pass to Greer. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Dishes it off. Scooped up along the wall by Roslovic. Oh, and he can't bury that one.
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Shuts him down. Bobrovsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. More than half the period left to play. Still looking for our first goal. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Bobrovsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. The Oilers win the faceoff and makes the save. And he takes the pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Lets it fly. Makes the save. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Edmonton's won the defensive zone draw. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Taken by Mikola. Moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Kachuk. Shot! Gets in front of it.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
He was locked in there. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Edmonton's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Denies him! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. McDavid's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Moves it to Hyman. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Nugent-Hopkins. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And they'll dump it in. Edmonton's got the puck. Quick pass to McDavid. The Oilers take it across the blue line. There he is on the backhand. Big time stop there. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. Florida's got the win off that draw. Quick feed to Greer. Nice zone entry from the middle. Fires it on net. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. From the top of the offensive zone here. And a nice save there as play continues. Sends a pass over. Edmonton's got the puck in the corner. Here's a chance. And that's blocked in traffic. Great read, comes up with it. Turns it aside with the pad. And now he moves it to Samaskevich. Florida's got it along the wall. Slides the puck to Szymanski. Here's a short pass to Roslovic. Takes that pass back at the point. Stopped by the goaltender. Ekblad's lugging the puck. Takes the pass. Quick shot. And there's the save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The setters will glide into the dot. Edmonton's going to start with the puck in their own end. Into the corner of the attacking area. Hammers one. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Dreisaitl's won the faceoff. Great pass from the left wing. Takes the feed. Nowhere for that shot to go through.
Forsling stick breaks, and he's logged it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back into play quickly.
Dished on over to Kapanen. Slides it across. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Puck picked up by Forsling. Florida's got it in their own zone. Solid check to slow him down. Stassie's got it in the corner. Huge steal in his own end. And now it's grabbed by Stastny. Slides it across to Reinhart. Great pass from off the right side. Lowers the boob. Knocks the puck loose. Moves it quickly over to Wallman. Return pass. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Passes it over. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Tkachuk. Passes up front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Oilers have it now.
Jarry's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Puck fired in deep, and they'll go for a change. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Tkachuk. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the point, they take control of it. Bobrovsky's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Past the halfway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Bennett's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Verhoeven's going to play it against the half wall. Moves the pass in front. And that doesn't connect. They go on the attack through center. Moves it to Roslovic. Unloads one. Standing tall with the save. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Takes the cross-ice pass. With authority. Glove save, and he made it look simple. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bobrovsky. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Good job handling up his opponent here. Big-time stop.
Bobrovsky's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in, and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Feeds the puck to Hyman. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Bennett. Gets the puck in deep. Nugent-Hopkins has it in the defensive end. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's an odd man rush. And the save. Picked up along the boards by McDavid. Great glove save.
Bobrovsky's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, too positioned to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
More than half the frame has been played here. We've still got zeros on the board. Bennett's won it off the faceoff. Tries to get it over to Verhaeghe. Moves inside. Stopped by the goaltender. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. And now he angles it across to Kapanen. Takes a shot. Oh, denies it with a save. I think he got the blocker on it. Grabbed along the boards by Forsman. Tries to get the puck over to Ekblad. Moves around along the half wall. Taken along the wall by Emberson. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Shot! Can't get it to go. Quick pass to Samaskevich. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Samaskevich. Feeds it across. Comes up with a stop. And that's broken up. Rodriguez setting up against the wall. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Gains the zone. Here's a shot. Comes up with a big-time glove save. Mikola's got it in the defensive zone. Florida's got it against the boards. Passed up ahead. And he's knocked off the puck there. Quick feed to Ekholm. Along the wing up the neutral zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Shot. Scores! Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Well, he's going to get an A for effort on this goal, James. No question about it. He retrieves his nose is in on it, and then he has a knack for the net to finish it off.
Edmonton's done a nice job staying with their game, and it finally pays off here, Cheryl, with a goal.
Yeah, when you trust the process and you stay to task, this is exactly what happens. You have good habits, you find a way to get it done, and you execute. Now you got to build on it. You got to find a way to get another one and continue on with consistency.
That opportunity's rejected. And that goes off a body. Picks up the puck. Here's a rocket on a shot. Denies that opportunity.
Bobrovsky's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Bouchard's taking it from his own end. Slides the puck over. The Oilers take it along the wall. Hammers the shot. Oh, he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Puts it on net. Denies the clapper. Moves the puck to Janmark. The Oilers looking against the half wall. Florida's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Marchand. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a great save. Moves it quickly over to Schmidt. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And he comes up with the glove save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Here in the later stages of this period, Edmonton's ahead 1-0. The Oilers win the draw here in their own end. Puck grab by Nurse. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Picked up along the wall by Wallman. Oh my! Shuts him down. Denies him again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
The Oilers are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. No room for that one to get through. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Moves it to McDavid. The Oilers cross the line and gain the zone. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Balinskis. Works it across to Semiskevich. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Hyman. And now it's over to McDavid. Coming to the slot. The Panthers have it now. Sends the cross-ice pass. And now he passes up to Semiskevich. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. McDavid's got it against the boards. Handles that one. There's back-to-back saves. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Semiskevich. Here's a chance. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post.
The Panthers trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Panthers will go to work here in the offensive zone. That's blocked. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Draisaitl's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Quick pass across to Kapanen. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Quick pass to Verhaeghe. And that's a great heads-up play by Ekholm. Kapanen's got it across the line. Fires it. Denied by the goaltender. Feeds the puck across to Polinski's. Quick feed to Marchand. Nice defensive robbery on that. Sneaks by the poke check. Here's a shot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Cross-ice pass to Nicola. Gain momentum up along the side. Takes the feed. Taken by Kapanen. Avoids the poke check. Shot. Fantastic save. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Takes a moment behind the net. Here's a short pass to Lazar. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Edmonton's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. The Oilers win it. Hammers one from the point. Makes the save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Here in the late going of the frame, Edmonton's up 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Petrie. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Edmonton's grabbed a hold of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Here's a shot, and he gets the 1-2. Wow!
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Moves it quickly over to Wallman. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Tosses it on to Janmark. And now he tries to get it across to Draisaitl. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Oh, and it gets a little nasty with that collision.
That collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum change, and you can see the bench erupt with that one.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Edmonton's won the draw. Feeds it over. Put it off the post.
Edmonton's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been impressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
The Oilers have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Moves it to Ekblad. First period nearly in the books here. From the slot, blocked by Bobrovsky. Oh, wow, stops him again.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play. Handles the pass. Moves by the check. Stopped with ease. Back to the blue line. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Shot! Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Sends it out in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
Well, this is textbook contact to be able to get possession of a puck here, James. I mean, it's about separating your player from puck, and you got to sacrifice your body a little bit. You know that you're going in as the initiator in that contact zone, if you will. But now your team has possession, and it results in a goal. That's a great assist.
Florida's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And it's so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting equalizer.
Oh, comes up with the stop. Sends it ahead to Hyman. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
Now's your chance to play clean. Join us at our arena as the first sports and entertainment facility in the entire country to use 100% renewable energy. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the Play Clean recycling bins located throughout the arena. Thank you for joining us in a campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Florida's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Ekholm's got it in the defensive end. And he takes the dish. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Bobrovsky's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Quick shot! Turned aside by Jarry. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. The Panthers have it from the corner. Tries to feed it over to McDavid. He carries the puck up along the wing. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
McDavid's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off the stick, and he lost possession.
Dishes it off! And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Moves it up.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Big time stop there. Marchand swooping in on the attack. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Now a quick pass to Roslovic. What a hit against the wall there. Passes it to Samaskevich. And that's poked away. Quick pass to Janmark. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Bobrovsky.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Quick feed to Verhaeghe. Uses the force on that hit. Nice zone entry on the left side. Shot! And there's a glove save on the play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Edmonton's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Off a stick. The Panthers are in transition. Here's a shot. Oh, what a blocker stop by Jarry. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Into the offensive zone. Shot. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Angles it over to Samaskevich. Broken up in the neutral zone by Szymanski. With the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Oilers win the faceoff. Slides it diagonally to Kunin. With the blast. Denies him on the stopper. Puck is frozen and we'll get a faceoff. Edmonton's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Slides it on over to Kunin. And now he moves it to Luosterainen. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Jarry. And a great save.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Edmonton's won the defensive zone draw. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. The Oilers will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Here's the first look at the power play.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he can't hang on after that hit. Edmonton's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Janmark. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Moves the puck up to Marchand. Goes right to the crease. The Oilers gain possession. Nice zone entry from the right side. And he easily stops that one. The Panthers have it from their own end. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Drives to the paint, and a beautiful stop by the glove.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Florida's won the draw and they'll go to work. Locks it down in front. Moves with the puck in the corner. Tries to get the puck to McDavid. Gain momentum up along the side. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Play is called for offside. Nugent Hopkins slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Sends it over to Semiskevich. And that's picked off by Draisaitl. Oh, what a move! Fires it! Oh, what a save in front! The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Rodriguez. Oh, he had the answer on that one. And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. Back to the point, they set it up. Off the inside of the post, and we play on.
The Panthers are in disbelief as they wire another one off of the pipe, and this is so frustrating. You can see it deflating the entire bench.
Works it across to Luostarinen. Puck sent over to Kunin. Edmonton's penalty killers deserve a pat on the back as we are still tied.
Well, it's a critical juncture. Game is tied, and the PK unit does a real great job of keeping it there.
Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass across to Greer. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Big time one-timer stop. Pass across to McDavid. The Oilers move it in. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. They put the puck into the offensive end. And a good smack with the stick to get it down. Gains the zone from the right. With the steal. Great stretch passes and connects. Here they are on the attack. Oh, and here's the pass. Snaps one from the slot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
That knocks it off the puck. Florida's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Oilers have it now. And now it's grabbed by McDavid. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Takes the feed from his own end.
fast and quick lead pass.
Glove save by the goalie. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Edmonton's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Reinhart. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Walden's got the puck in his own zone. Handles it along the blue line. The Panthers move it ahead. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Florida's got it in the offensive zone. Moves the puck over to Kapanen. Walden stick handling in his own zone. Picks off the pass. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. Taken by Mikkola. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Taken along the wall by Mikkola. Florida's looking to break out. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Passes the puck over to Draisaitl. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Draisaitl's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Bobrovsky.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
The Oilers gain possession in their own end. And now he angles it across to Roslovic. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Rodriguez. Intercepted in the offensive end by Roslovic. Bobrovsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Panthers have it behind the net. Feeds it over to Marchand. There's another for the hit parade. Florida's got possession of the puck. The Panthers grab possession of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Bjorkfoot. Dropped him in the open ice. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Jarry's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. McDavid's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Nugent-Hopkins explores his options behind the net. He tips it. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it quickly over to Forsling. Verhaeghe's got it along the boards. And the puck's booted away. Pass to Forsling. Tries to feed it over to Verhaeghe. Marchand's gained the line and on the attack. Glove save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Rodriguez has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now. Shuts him down. Polarizing, hit in the corner, and he's going to feel that the rest of the game. Sent into the offensive zone. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Looks to get the puck over to Semiskevich. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Janmark's got the puck. Sends it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Panthers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Big time stop there. Looks to make a play over to Frederick. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Panthers will play it in their own end. Edmonton's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Jostled off the puck. Picked up along the wall by Frederick. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Florida's across the blue line. Takes a shot. That goes wide. Here's a chance behind the net. Backhander. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Feeds it up ahead. Puck exits the zone. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Well past the midway mark of this period, it's all tied up. Schwitz won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. And they come up with possession off that battle. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Here he is on the redirect. And a great save. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Schwitz won the draw here in the defensive zone. And they'll go on the attack, bring pressure by Roslovic. Wrist shot from the slot. Turns it away. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Florida's in on the offensive attack now. Kachuk's got it along the wing. Hammers it. Huge stop with the one-timer. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And he takes the feed. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Here's a stop with the blocker by Bobrovsky. Slides the puck across to Reinhart. Fires it on net. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Handles the puck. Moves it to Nugent-Hopkins. Simple glove save by Bobrovsky. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Past the halfway mark of this period, we got a tie game. The Oilers win the draw. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And he shut the door on that last play. Good stand-up hit. Draisaitls into the offensive zone now on the attack. And that's off target as it hits a body. And now it's over to Schwitz. Good check, frees the puck up. Big save, what agility. Gains the zone through the middle. Takes the puck at the point. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. The Panthers take possession off the faceoff. Florida's in now. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender. The Oilers have it against the wall. Angle Quick pass to Frederick. The Oilers in transition at center. The Panthers will play the puck from behind the net. Slides it across to Verhaeghe. Picked off by Janmark. Slides it diagonally to Lazar. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Florida's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Quick feed to Szymanski. There's a collision with some authority. Here he is on the tip. Big time stop.
Bobrovsky's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
They've really got him on their heels here now. Oh, there's a hit. Blocked. And they come away with possession here on their own end. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that shot dies in traffic. Battle along the boards. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Here they come. Plays the puck up ahead. Stretches one out to Draisaitl. Shakes himself free. Oh, a clutch save. Works it across to Nurse. Big save by the goaltender once again.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
The Panthers ready to go on the attack. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McDavid. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, my goodness, it scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead!
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little pop luck and they put it in. Well, the goaltender, he gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
Edmonton's rolling now, having taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, they've got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
They fight for it along the boards. Intercepted at center by McDavid.
The Oilers are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
The Panthers take it across the line. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Moves it on over to Lazar. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Picked up along the boards by Forsling.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit and it just took me off guard.
Quick pass across to Verhaeghe. Puck sent in, and that will allow for a fresh group of forwards to get out on the ice. The Panthers take over on possession. And that one's stopped. Grabbed along the boards by Kunin. Let's move to the middle. And that chance is blocked. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Stastny. Loses the coverage there. Made that stop. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Puck grab by Bennett. Here's a short pass to Greer. On the attack along the boards. And he takes the pass. Sends it in deep. Sends it out front. And that's stopped.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
Here in the late goings of the period, Edmonton's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And they win the draw here in their own end. Feeds it on over to Kunin. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes a save.
Off the post. Here's a chance. Denies him. Puck scooped up by Ekblad. Slides it across. And he makes a save there. Here's a shot. They score. And that's back-to-back snaps.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Oilers have extended their lead to 2 here in the late goings of the second.
And they need to stay focused right through this second period. Listen, they've had an outstanding first 2 periods, and they have to finish strong to get to the intermission and reset the tone in the third.
Shuts him down.
Bobrovsky's giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, his save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
Steps inside the line. Shot! And makes the save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Edmonton's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. The Oilers win the draw on their own end. Gets the puck in deep. The Panthers have it now. Pushes it across to Bjornfoot. Jukin and jiving and shakes off the check. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Ekholm. Dumps it in. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Greer. With the stop. Moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Frederick. The Oilers played along the boards. Takes it into the slot. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Bobrovsky. Moving into the attacking zone. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Sends a pass over. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Here in the later stages of this period, 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. The Oilers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. He was locked in there. Florida's got it along the wall. There's a shot. Denies him with the save. Jarry's going to hang on for a whistle.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
The Oilers have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. Szymanski's won a big draw in their own end. Gains the zone through center. Tap dances around the check. Big time stop there. Florida's got it in their own zone. Here they come on the attack. And the puck skips away after that move.
Rodriguez has such great hands and great vision, and he gets in tight, tried to create some space with those magic mitts, but he's unable to pull it off.
Tries to feed it over to Schwint. Forsling's moving the puck through his own zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. They've got numbers. Passes it over. And that doesn't reach the net. Taken along the wall by Szymanski. The Panthers gain control of the puck. And he serves it across to Forsling. Slides it up front. Takes the pass. The Oilers work it through center. Edmonton's on the attack. Shot! The Panthers gain possession on their own end. Angles it over to Rodriguez. And that one's picked off.
Edmonton's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes. Sarge certainly found himself a rhythm in this game right now here, James, and a good thing he has because no one is playing in front of him. He has had to do everything desperate, athletic in his crease to be able to make that sequence of saves. That is desperation plus. It's time for his team to get on their horse and get desperate in front of him. You can certainly tell that the coach is not pleased.
The Oilers have been the better team for the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in the second. Florida's got it in the defensive zone. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
And take a look at our scoreboard as we acknowledge tonight's special groups in attendance.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Florida's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent is really dominating possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They got to do something when they get the puck, and they got to be confident with it.
Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Denies the shooter on that play. Takes the feed. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, what a denial by Chari. Good battle along the boards for the puck. The Oilers gain possession. Slides it diagonally to Ekblad. And he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Big stop by the keeper. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. With some open space at center. And that's just out of reach. Puts it on net. And he makes the stop with the glove. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Here's a chance. Sends it over. And that's blocked away. Routine save made by Bobrovsky. Moves it to Rodriguez. Oh, they do it again.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Island's got it in the offensive zone. In close. Oh, what a stop by Chari. Scooped up along the wall by Frederick. Roslovich got it in the offensive end. Back to the point it goes. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. And now it's grabbed by Emberson. Frederick's on the attack in the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Greer. Receives the pass. Here's a chance. Oh, pad save. Tremendous agility there by Chari. Feeds it over. Oh, and it makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. Fires it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Roslovic. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Taken by Forsling. Quick pass to Greer. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Cuts to the paint. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Puck grab by Roslovic. Dumps the puck in. The Panthers have it against the wall. Greer's moving it ahead. Takes the bank feed. Into the middle. Oh, and he fans on it. Oh, he'll feel that one. Florida's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picked up along the boards by Balinskis. Looking to make something happen at center. Directs it on over to Balinskis. Tiptoes around the poke check. From the right side and up the middle. Fires it. That's not going to fool him. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it over to Stastny. Dumps it in. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Works it across to Marchand. Passes on over to Greer. Grabbed along the board by Verhaeghe. Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. And he loses control of the puck. Fantastic save!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Moves it up through the middle from the right. From the backhand in front. Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered her, in this case, the fan base.
It's amazing how a game can change within seconds and how the temperature meter can completely switch, and that's what's happened with this goal, James. You can certainly tell that the energy has shifted, and they're looking for the equalizer.
One goal game now.
This is just a fantastic goal. I mean, the puck carrier knows exactly where he is on the ice, and he trusts his edges. He is baiting the defender to come and overplay. He turns quickly and powers to the net. You can just see the panic in the defender. Oh, I've been there, James. That is a tough play.
Florida's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they've got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
Dishes it off. Puck scooped up by Reinhart. Florida's through center and now in the offensive end. And he gets in front of that rocket. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Panthers make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Florida's won the draw. Shot from the point. Makes a save. Cool and calm under pressure.
Nurses receives a message from the coach. He gets the memo to be urgent and tenacious on the puck, and that's what you got to do in today's game. A direct line, the most direct approach to the puck carrier, and I just love this hit. I mean, they're able to gain possession of the puck, and the biggest reason why they're able to get the go-ahead goal.
The Oilers lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Wallman. And now he tries to get it across to Kapanen. Here's a shot. Turns that one away. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Edmonton's run another one off the post, James. How many is that now? But listen, they're getting opportunities, and they're really firing it towards the net. I really like their game tonight. Podkolzin's got a quick set of hands, and man, did he ever disguise that shot, but he rings it off of the bar. I mean, that's a tough one. I thought he had it.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Oilers win the faceoff. The have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Bjorkfit's got it into offensive territory. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Nurse. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Hyman. And that's intercepted by Verhaeghe. And now he moves it to Reinhart. And he sidesteps the check there. Slides the puck over. Just enough to keep it out there. And the puck's kicked free. Taken along the wall by Bennett. Edmonton's got possession here in the neutral zone. McDavid's going to play it against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Hyman. The Panthers have it from their own end. Verhaeghe's lugging the puck. Great stick work with the steal.
Edmonton's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
The Panthers have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Luosterainen. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Sends it in on the attack. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Here's a short pass to Nurse. Oh, look at this. Too much traffic in the lane. Shot. Oh, he gets his glove on that and just enough to keep it out. Samiskevich has got it through center. Moves it quickly over to Schmidt. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Szymanski. Takes the feed. Lazar's got it along the boards. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Nice zone entry from the left. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Excellent stick work on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Szymanski. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Here's a centering pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Oilers are on the attack. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Moves it to Lazar. Szymanski's exploring options with the puck. Sends the pass down low. Angles it over to Nurse. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Tries to get it to Schmidt. Nice zone entry from the middle. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Szymanski's got it against the boards. Slides it diagonally to Roman. Turns it aside.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Slides it across. Quick pass to Samiskevich. Can't maintain possession. Feeds the puck over to Ekholm. Shot! Oh, fantastic save by Bobrovsky. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. They fight for it along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Bouchard. Intercepted at center by Balinski. Off the left wing and into center. Long pass into the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Greer. And now he passes it to Mikula. Samiskevich is taking it from his own end. Florida's got it along the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Edmonton's got the puck. Draisaitl's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Blocked in front. Drills him. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. possession's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Bennett's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. He's it out from the point. Off the bar. I think that caught the inside of the post.
The Panthers are trying to get themselves back in the game, and you can't do that when you keep wiring it off the post.
Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. And there's the whistle, icing the call.
Marchand's a little frustrated right now, and I can understand it. I mean, he's got a high-danger look, and he just rips it off of the post. It's a game of inches.
More than half the period left to play. The Oilers have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. The Panthers will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck. If they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
And that's blocked from someone in front. On the backhand, he scores! Jumps on the rebound and makes it count.
My opinion, these are the types of goals that eventually win championships. The hard-nosed playing, the grit and the tenacity to fight for those rebounds. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
Florida's got the tying goal, and now can they find that go-ahead goal, Cheryl?
If they continue the momentum, they certainly can. They look like they're playing free, so they're moving their feet. They're being creative, and they're attacking. They're looking to win this game, not just keep it at evens.
And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Panthers win it. Passes it over. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Pushes it across to Janmark. Lazar's got it in the defensive end. Works it across to Frederick. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Puck dumped in. The Oilers gain control of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Emberson. Slides the puck over to Lazar. Takes a shot, and he turned that one aside.
Bobrovsky's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Battling for it along the boards. Great read with the stick. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Bobrovsky's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
More than half the frame has been played here. We are all tied up in this one. The Panthers win it in the defensive zone. Feeds it over. And that goes off a player in front. Florida's got possession of the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. And a great save. Quick feed to Rostovich. Here's a chance. And that goes off a player. Here's a short pass to Bjorkvist. Handles the pass. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Shot. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end.
Luosterainen's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best. Bobrovsky's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. The Panthers have it behind the net. Quick pass across to Marchand. Tosses the puck loose. Grabs it in his own end. Through center along the wing. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Batters up, hey, James? I mean, you look at that puck as it elevates. I just love the way that he's got his eyes on it the whole time. He makes contact, and he puts it in the net.
Florida's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 3.
Well, yeah, and it's a critical time here, James. They've got the go-ahead goal now. And some of the teams will say, play safe. Not me. I'm about having the puck, stay aggressive, stay on your toes, make them play on their heels.
Stop that one. Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Verhaeghe.
Sorry, James. Didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Passes over to Ekholm. Shakes off the coverage. Here they come on the attack. Puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
The Oilers are generating a ton of offense in this game tonight, James, but the shots are just a little too fine, and as a result, it's going off the post numerous times.
Olinskis takes it through the middle of the ice. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Moves it to Greer. And he takes the dish. Passes it in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Quick pass to Nugent Hopkins. Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. And he feeds it down to Emerson. Oh, what a save in front. The Panthers take it along the wing. Offside the call. Will get a reset.
Draisaitl's found his rhythm in this game and his shot mentality here. He takes this one and he just rips it off the post. That's a tough one. I thought he had it. The goaltender looked like the angle was off, but apparently not.
The Oilers continue to trail here in the third period despite being the busier team offensively tonight. Florida's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Sends it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Dishes it to Nugent Hopkins. Coming to the front of the net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bobrovsky. Here in the back half of this period, fans have been treated to a fun one tonight. Lots of offense. It's 4-3. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And he puts it away to make the save. Gets the puck over to Forsling. Quick feed to Kachuk. Fires it on net. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Moves the puck across to Draisaitl. Across the line, down the left wall. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Taken by Draisaitl. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Dishes it off. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Draisaitl's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Bobrovsky's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
I've really loved his game tonight here, James. Let's have a look at some highlights of his game. I mean, he's been outstanding with and without the puck, creating scoring chances for his line mates. Just look at the way he uses his hands to deke around his opponent to get to the net. It hasn't come yet, but you got to figure he's going to get on the score sheet soon.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Oilers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Shuts them down. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Takes the feed at the point, and that's blocked. Big-time stop. Taken along the wall by Ekblad. Bobrovsky's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Tries to feed it over to Rowan. Here's a chance. Turns him away. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Puck grab by Schwartz. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Panthers have the puck in the corner. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Here's a short pass to Luosterainen. And he lowers the boom there. They've got numbers here. Locks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Puck scooped up by Nicola. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Avoids the defender. Picks up the puck in his own end. And he gives it over to Greer. Florida's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Quick shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Slides it across. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it in front. And that's stopped. Takes the puck along the boards. Here he is, wrists it on net. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
The Oilers have created a ton of offense by opening up lanes. They just haven't been able to convert on any of their opportunities. And as a result, they're behind late in the third.
Passes it over. Picked up along the boards by Bouchard. Centering pass in front. Picked off in front. Directed over to Frederick. The Oilers played along the wing. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Samiskevich has crossed the line and gained the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Marchand. Edmonton's looking to break out. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Picked up along the wall by McDavid. Denies him! He got all of it! Denies him again! Denies him!
Man is ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
They are really buzzing here on the offensive end. And there's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Draisaitl's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Turns it aside with the glove. own end. Moves it quickly over to Emberson. Inside the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Stopped it with the power. Wow.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Takes a shot. Bobrovsky's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a trap meet, trading chances at both ends.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's a one-goal game at this point. 4-3 is the score. Bennett's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it to Verhaeghe. Gaining momentum up along the side.
Bennett's so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Quick pass to Roslovic. Looks to set up at the point now. Right in front with the shot. Big time stop there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And he sends it across to Szymanski. The Oilers looking against the half wall. And that one's turned aside. Final minute to go here in the third. Slides it over to Marchand. Tosses it to Lazar. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides it to Rodriguez. And some textbook body contact there. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Oilers have had more scoring chances, and yet they trail late in this third period. Edmonton's got possession here in their own end. Loses his balance on the play. Into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Draisaitl. Oh, can't get it to go.
Well, and it's a good scoring chance. It's a quick release shot, but unable to convert.
Angles it over to Forsling. And now he angles it across to Kunin. Fires into the empty net. Edmonton's got the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Takes the feed from off the boards. Shot! 5 seconds and he makes the save. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of settled down here, Cheryl, more to your style, I would say, right?
Yeah,
as a defender.
As a defender, it became more defensively structured, and I bet that the coaches had something to say about that, but certainly not as much fun for us, not as entertaining as the high-flying octane offense in the first period.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for playing.